on Tuesday, the 26th of April, 2022. Let me just get up. I'm lying down right now. So, I started reading a very based book. But I only got like 2 pages in because of time. Went to media and we started this movie. But I don't remember what we did for Black Panther or what we did for the movies in GCSE. But the way that we're doing it now is terrible, probably because of time restraints. Because, there are no exams this year for media. So I don't think there is an excuse for him to be doing it so terribly. Because, like, we definitely watch all the movies once just to enjoy it. But instead of doing that, he put it on and he paused every 2 seconds to say, there's long takes, and that is there's not a lot of, Hollywood films don't use long takes, despite the fact that Children of Men use quite a lot of long takes, and that is a Hollywood movie, I think. Anyway, at break, I went to go and borrow another based book, but it turns out someone else borrowing it. So instead, I borrowed a book that my best friend in primary school, is a massive fan of these books. I haven't talked to him in years, so I don't know if he still is or not, but I'm not foreign to it, but it's piqued my interest. And then, lunch, actually, wait. At the end of the media lesson, sir said that the female head here had actually seen the movie as well, and I asked her about it at the end of general study, and she said that, oh yeah, it's great, she cried like a baby, and all that. Anyway, at lunch, there was a book fair at the library, and I saw a couple of books. I'm not going to describe them because obviously I'm going to read them and I'll do a review, and when I do the review I'll say the things that I have to say about them. During, instead of having citizenship, we had a talk from these people who've been to school only a couple of months ago. We talk about texting while driving. Although, instead of talking about that, we just talked about this case where a drunk guy, got hit, like a sort of friendly shove, and because he's drunk, he slept and hit his head and died, and that was it. This memes. Oh wait, actually, I forgot. I reviewed Second Chance review, Barry. I still don't like it. I'm sorry. Maybe because people were talking during the first bit of it, and also I seen the first episode a couple of years ago, so I don't remember anything from it. I just don't remember not liking it, and I still don't. Yeah. The Rising, no ratings for it for some reason. It says it's a Sky original, but I'm starting to think that this is a foreign show that Sky has just bought out. I watched it on Sky. I don't know why I'm checking the cast, because I didn't recognize anyone from the opening credits. Although Matthew McNulty sounds familiar, although I'm probably thinking of McNulty from The Wire. And Emily Taff looks familiar. I didn't like it. This means as of 7 past 5 p.m. This Twitter as of 8 past. Damn right, Pringles. Listen to you, little crap. Oh, I just remembered I watched like week clips from the Johnny Depp Amber Heard trial, and Amber's lawyer is a total bitch. There was a bit where Johnny Depp was talking about a guy called Sean Bailey, and he was asked who Sean Bailey is, and he'll say, Sean Bailey is, and then the lawyer's chair will creak and he'll go, "Objection! Hearsay!" Judge will overrule it. "Mr. Depp, please continue." So, Sean Bailey is, creak, "Objection! Hearsay!" and over again. That was a pretty big white pill. Musk and his apologists say if consumers don't like what he does with Twitter, then go elsewhere. I mean, yeah, you're not forced to use Twitter. But where else would consumers go to post short messages that can reach millions of people over on Twitter? Facebook? The free market increasingly reflects the demands of big money. It's called platform monopoly. It's bad for our democracy as well as our economy. Platform monopoly. It's only been a few hours and they're already making the exact same arguments we've been making for the past 5 years. It's a threat to our democracy really means we don't like it when the other side can argue back. Musk bought Twitter, meaning he now owns its servers. Pictures of my balls are on Twitter, meaning these pictures are on the servers. Elon Musk technically bought pictures of my balls. Don't know why I blocked Ricky Berwick, but whatever.
He has the uncut version of the cookie video.
No idea what he just said, but whatever. 44 billion. Bargain. If you could appoint one current Twitter user as a new director of free speech enforcement on this platform, who would it be? Marcus. Actually, let's not have Marcus put me on it. I'll allow it. Well, by that, what I mean is I think that they'll allow it. Firstly, it's really good. Secondly, what have you done? Did anyone notice a massive follower bump yesterday? I'm gonna put on my tinfoil hat and say the delay in sale was have time to get rid of any limited shadow bans, ghost bans, suppressions, etc. on accounts 4 months took over. Since they're now all gone, well, how do you plan to enforce free speech? Are people still posting? They are? Cool, leave me about 5. I am the chaos god of speech. I care not who wins. I care not what is spoken. As long as everyone is speaking, I am satiated. Open-minded people want to say a dissenting opinion on a major social media platform. We're back. Actor Jamila announced she is leaving Twitter. Good. For those who don't know, she is the rich girl from The Good Place, and ever since that show made her popular, she's been acting more and more like her character in The Good Place, because before doing that show, she would have spoke sort of like someone in a soap opera, right? Slang and just speaking all informally, but ever since the Good Place, she's speaking like someone in Downton Abbey. And she's also been boasting a lot, like, oh, who's that? Like, this late night host touched my dress, or something like that. But now she's leaving Twitter out of rebellion, I guess. I'm glad that she's gone. Oh no! I'm gonna assume this is talking about America Chavez. As far as I know, America's like I'm pretty sure that America is gay and has two mums, but I've never read any of the America comics. Um, I don't understand why Saudi Arabia is asking for this because it's not gonna happen. Like they should really know it's not gonna happen after what happened with Spider-Man, because Disney could have. I mean, it would have to be a very different movie because Spider-Man was banned in China because of magic. You're not allowed to have magic or fantasy or anything like that in movies. Like if your movie has that, it's banned in China. And despite that, the movie went made over $1 billion. And a lot of movies try and appease China because China has like I think over 1 billion people, like a 1.1 billion population, I think. So trying to appease, trying to make sure that it doesn't get banned in China is going to get you like a hell of a lot more money. But Spider Man didn't do it, and it still made over 1 billion. And there's a hell of a lot less people in Saudi Arabia than in China. So, I mean, it's already banned in China because it's Doctor Strange, but it being banned in Saudi Arabia is gonna do nothing to Disney's wallet. Right.